Привет, привет, мой дорогой зритель. Мы вновь в мире The Outer Worlds, вновь продолжаем всяческие разные повстанческо-революционные действия в этом замечательном мире. Идем красть опять какой-то химозную какую-то фигню у какого-то там очень важного мужика. Вот. Идем туда, куда нас, естественно, никто не пустит, где нам надо связаться с каким-то там человечком, вот это вот все. Ну, в общем, все как по классике. Вот, такие дела. Такие дела. Да, приветики. А пока мы пойдем на станцию 1084. Сначала заберем ее. Не паникуй.
Captain, it's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static. Do return in one piece.
Да, я в курсе, не паникуй. А чё так тихо? Кого боимся? Секунду. Прям секундулечку. Что делать-то? Куда идти? Это дверь. Это не дверь, сука. Запечатал? Да вы чё, психи? Это там что? Это там дрон. Там дрон, короче, прикинь. Ага. Восстановить энергоснабжение. Так, я понял, короче, надо пойти просто ушатать этих чертей. Вау. Зачем мне опять все это надо? Это фигня. Чё так? Так. Починить туалет.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
Так.
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084.
Да без
There's
проблем.
no escape.
Заходи в гости.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Boris. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Хочешь поиграться?
I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once. I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against a lunatic. Commander out.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Ну вот и пусть валит нахрен отсюда. Так. Окей. А тут открыто теперь? Нет? А их можно убить-то, нет, всех? Ни хрена себе их тут. Так, ну окей. А тут-то все закрыто. Зачем я сюда приперся? Ладно. Не будут меня убивать, нет? Ну, похоже, что будут. Ладно. Воу-воу-воу. Повернешься, нет? Ну вот эта пушка норм. Меня устраивает гораздо больше. Да что такое-то? Я же далеко стоял-то. Ну. Надо же вот в каждый уголок. Ай! Что это такое? В смысле? А как это? Что, блядь? Да ну брось. Или даже совсем не пускает. Ладно. Найдем другую дверь. Вот она. Вот и она. Вот и она. Где-то же здесь должен быть что-нибудь типа какой-нибудь ключ, там, я не знаю. Закодировать ключ-карту. Я не хочу читать никакие личные дела, отстаньте. зачем сюда? Это куда вообще? Это такая типа хитрая штука обойти была. Ладно. Окей, хорошо. Так, и зачем я сюда пришел? Непонятушки. Разбитый терминал. Так, нет, подождите. Вот здесь я еще не был, кстати. Вот здесь я еще не был. Что здесь у нас? Сообщение. Взлом. Так надо было, типа, их на зарядку отправить и все. Ну, сорян. Так, я что-то не понял. А как это обходить-то? Я же нашел крючка. Какого хрена? Ну ладно. Так это вообще другая тема. Это не... так все-таки это отключалка. Ну ладно, хорошо. Окей, хорошо. Тюбик. Отдай тюбик. Спать? Сейчас, конечно. Это что такое? Все каюта. Окей. Так, окей. И что теперь? В смысле? Ага. Всё понято. Все Все понято. Ничего себе, у тебя тут нормальный так-то вид топовый из окошка. И чё? Зачем? Вообще это нелогичная конструкция души. А, ну хотя. Может логично, не знаю. Так, и что еще-то? А что еще тут можно сделать? Тут больше нечего делать. Не понял. А что надо сделать? Так, меня тут немножко отвлекли, но это ладно. Что-то нам тут надо сделать. Нам надо что-то сделать с этим, со станцией. Так. Нужно найти источник питания. Ага. Это терминал управления. Окей, давайте искать здесь. Почему я до этого этот пункт не видел? Что за бред? Все? Нормес. Нормес. Так.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Ну, пока мы тут рядом.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark. Remember that you are...
Сейчас быстренько разрулим это все.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Sugar Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored sour
Мне кажется, что так будет чуть-чуть быстрее перемещается. Но это не точно.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage
Вообще
business.
пока нет.
You might have figured that out already.
Не догадался. Нужно рассказать совсем.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Хорошая шутка. Ну, под номером 2, в смысле, хорошая шутка.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain? You call that an open mind? All right, here goes. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone. I assume...
Ну, вообще...
You took that better than I thought. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she... You've got me all wrong. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that... Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask
О,
how I
нормально.
got it.
Византия — это мне по пути.
You might not like the answer. By now, the others...
Окей, без проблем. Погнали на Византию. Всё.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Вот если с бегом сравнивать, то, наверное, не быстрее. Может быть, самую чуточку.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's... We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Прикольный плакатик. Так. О. Кто?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home and is... Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Чё, блядь?
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get shipped. Doesn't that seem strange? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
Да, это, конечно, ужасно.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign. But that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Ну, вообще нет, не кажется, как бы.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder. If they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else are... After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Ладно, пойдем. Так, что у нас? Угу. Ну окей, пошли. Пенсионер. Так, подождите, а как туда попасть? О, как. Интересненько. Почему, куда мы едем-то так долго?
Why can't something exciting...
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that anything antibiotics cannot...
Hey, you.
will probably kill you quickly.
Want to be famous?
Чё, кто это сказал про славу?
Anti-Cleo's energizing point.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Ну и чё?
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more. Listen,
чё ты
you got an
хочешь?
agent? Some kind of representation? Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Так.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going off.
Ну, в кино сняться — это нормальная тема. Должно быть достаточно забавно. О, может тут что-нибудь интересное есть? Ой, а чуток мало всего.
What's gotten into Bachmeier?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budget, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
Садовники тут везде. Так, бывает. Так, что там про инопланетян? Угу. Интересно. Ладно. Тельце надо им сопротивляться. Воу. Пробирочки.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Что у тебя с носом?
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen. To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen. My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
Давай, misunderstanding.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Ты хочешь мутаген сделать? Ну, такое, конечно.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough. I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force Exactly. If colonists know we can't feed them or protect them, they'll begin to wonder why they need us at all. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops. We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Блин, ну тут такое, конечно. Без нее чем мы потом ездить будем?
If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice... The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it.
Ну вот, вот это разумное решение,
Phineas
наверное.
can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. Wrong answer.
Окей. Ты это сказал, да? Где еще? Ты, мать, ты зачем это делаешь? Да кто там еще тут? Где там этот дерзкий капитан? У него еще ничего и не было.
Hey, that's... What do you think you're doing?
Что?
Nice doing business with you.
Ой, ладно. Я честно... Типа украл, честно. Чё пристал вообще? Так, окей. Мы типа с этой задачей разобрались. А что в итоге у нас с ней? Вернитесь. Так, вы сохранили жизнь. Ага, хорошо. Окей, без проблем. Если что, потом убьем. Ну, вы же всегда можем это сделать, правильно? Так. Давай, наверное, тогда переключимся вот на это. А что там еще было за задание? Давай вот это тогда, может. Ну, чисто глянем. Где это? Далеко это? 100 метров. Пошли сходим. Станем кинозвездой.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen. Don't think, kid. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this cell, with their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be not... They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for... Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The battle... What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has...
Так, что ты хочешь от меня? Ну, а почему нет?
Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma. Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you. Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Mo-App Fizzy Tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Я вообще
There's my
рассчитывал на что-то
star.
более
Walk
интересное.
and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though. Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Ну ладно, а можно было типа перестрелять их всех нахрен. Не, ну перестреливать это нехорошо. Они же к тому же актеры, как бы, может быть, они даже и пушки-то эти не держали в руках, а я типа супер сверхнаемник, вот это все. Зачем? Зачем так себя вести? Это нехорошо. Мы же хорошие наемники. А всю десятку вкину сюда. Итак.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Итак, у нас Византия впереди. Я думаю, что к этому мы приступим в следующей серии уже. А пока всем спасибо за внимание. Ставьте лайки, делитесь, подписывайтесь. Пишите, конечно же, комментарии. Всем всего хорошего. Пока-пока.